Hello, air signs. This is about your breakthrough moment, so it's important guidance that you need to hear today. We're going to take some tarot here, we'll clarify it, and there will be extra messages at the end. If this resonates, drop a comment for me and let me know. I'll take 4 of these cards. We have got the Page of Pentacles. Now, the pages are the starts of something here. It could be the start of research, the start of looking into something. It could be the start of a study course, but let's see what the tarot is saying. We have the 6 of Pentacles. We have the 5 of Wands. Sorry, I beg your pardon. The 5 of Swords. So we're going from a 5 to a 6 here. This is going to be very good for you. The Death card. So what we have here is we have you looking and researching something here because Spirit's saying something needs to change and transform. So this would be a breakthrough moment for you. The advice here is to start to look at new opportunities for stability. Now this I beg your pardon. This could be to do with finances, relationships, environments, or your job. So change, out with the old and in with the new, or improving your situation so that you could maybe become promoted. You know, you might be studying a course that could expand your skills for promotion, or looking at a better paid job, anything like that. It could be to do with your living situation as well. Now, what this change is going to bring, the breakthrough moment is going to be, is that you're going to find a beautiful balance in your life. So it's going to suit you better financially if you've got a better financial plan. This is going to be a nicer environment that you're going to enjoy the people that you're around, whether it be to do with work or home environments. You could be making adjustments to the way you're running your home. But definitely finding this beautiful balance, understanding as well in relationships that we don't need to be breadcrumbed. So what we're putting into things, has to be reciprocated back when it comes to our relationships. So, you know, not being taken advantage of at work, for example. Now, the thing about this, to bring this change in that we're talking about here, you're going to have to find a middle path and compromise. So what that could mean is, if you're starting up a new course, it might be in learning something new, for example, and that's suiting you here, you might have to get a part-time job. And that's not easy. It's about releasing yourself from something to bring in change, and it can feel like a bittersweet victory. So to bring this Six of Pentacles in, we have to find that middle path. We have to sacrifice something here. In the long run, this is going to be very good for you because what it's going to bring in is everything you could have imagined. Better balanced environments, kinder people, better relationships, better financial situation, better environments for your home and work all round. Lovely, lovely. Now we have here the 3 of Pentacles, and what Spirit's saying here is this is about taking your skills and working with one person or more to lay solid foundations for the future. Now this can be to do with career. So you could be learning something new here with a tutor. You could be working with a new team here where your skills are being recognised. Again, we're back to talking about this beautiful balance where you're being appreciated. It could be a new relationship that you're working together with somebody to build. Any kind of relationship. So what we're doing here is this change is going to bring in beautiful new stability. Now, if you're going forward to do something, what I would suggest here is that you try just that wee bit more. Put that wee bit more effort into things. It's your time to shine. So if you're going for an interview, make sure you're well prepared. You know, if you're presenting yourself from anything, do that research. Make sure you know everything that you need to know before you go here. Let's just clarify this. See what this is about. Give me more information. Yeah. Justice card, Libra energy. Leo energy, which is the Strength card. And the 4 of Cups. Now, this 4 of Cups is apathy and boredom. So, you know, we can miss out on our blessings and not see the beauty in our situation if we're in this place. So what we need to be doing here is we need to, you know, start to listen to our intuition here. If you look at your situation, although you might be bored and fed up with it and it might need to change, you will see the beauty in it. So you'll have learned something about yourself. Now, it will do you good to recognise or consider every opportunity thoroughly. So when things are crossing your path, whether it be people, ways of doing things, new ways of doing things, or new environments, new jobs, take a good look at it. This is what I'm saying. Be thorough about it. Don't dismiss anything here because it could be a blessing. It could turn out to be something more lucrative than you ever imagined it to be. So be careful here. Look at all your options thoroughly. This is about having strength and courage to go forward and look at new things here. Remember, what you put into things, you get out of it. So we were talking about here just pushing yourself that wee bit harder here so that you can shine. Karmic justice exists for you. Your hard work will be rewarded. The right people will show up because you're doing what's right, you're making the necessary changes, and you're also prepared to make the necessary sacrifices to bring the changes in. So the universe and spirit do recognise that for you. So be strong, think about this. It might be scary to start with, but you're always stronger than we give ourselves credit for. It's about having confidence, inner confidence to go forward. And think about what you've been through up till now and survived, and pat yourself on the back for that. So you have got the courage and strength to bring these changes in. There we go. Now, this is the Ten of Wands. This is ending challenging cycles. Now, this person is burdened down. It's like you've got the whole weight of the world on your shoulders. It's time to end this cycle for you and to do some research and look at new things. This is a brilliant breakthrough moment for you because you can lay down the challenges of the past, but you can also use the wisdom. And that's what I was talking about here. If you look below the surface at your challenging situation, there'll be something here you'll have learned. Now, it could be about your boundaries. It could be about your traditional values in life, you know, the way you want to live your life. It could be your self-esteem that's been affected here. It could just be that the life's been drained out of you. So it's time to lay down your burdens and look at new things. So let's see what Spirit wants to say about this. Show me clearly. Why are we talking about this today? The King of Pentacles, beautiful, mature energy. The Hanged Man, oh my goodness, that's why. And the Five of Cups. Now, what we're doing here is we're feeling stuck, we're feeling bored, fed up, there's nothing happening. But again, this is Spirit reaffirming what I'm saying here. You've been stuck in something because there's lessons that needed to be learned, and it was part of your soul growth. There's been disappointments, heartaches, let them go. There's no use dwelling in the past. Don't think about the times that, you know, have been difficult here. Think about the lessons you've learned. It's about looking at the bigger picture now. If people or situations are leaving our life or things are upsetting us, it's because we've lessons to learn, or they weren't meant to stay, or you weren't meant to stay in this situation. So it's time to come away from this disappointing energy and focus on the blessings in the present. Start to understand here. This is an epiphany moment. This is a breakthrough moment. A light bulb moment will happen if you look at the bigger picture and ask yourself, why was this happening? What was I to learn here? Why is this challenging for me? Because you have the skills and you have the ability to get yourself onto a secure, stable path where you could flourish. Now, this here is somebody who commits to something, works very hard at it, and comes out on top. So you will be, this new research moment, whatever it is here that you're looking at, the changes you're bringing in, you're going to be able to work on it, and you're going to build a very secure future for yourself. Now, this could also be somebody who's stable, somebody who's employed, for example, has their own business that's offering you a stable, genuine opportunity to work for them. This could also be you. Like I say, if it's study, you could also be building, you could be becoming, more financially secure in the sense you're getting promoted, or you're starting up your own business. You're becoming the boss here. So whatever this idea is, whatever it is, you're taking control of something. Now, it could be, for example, that somebody wants to sell their home. Okay, they might want to sell their home. This is about a process. There'll be challenges, but if you work at it, you're going to come out on top, and it could be very financially lucrative for yourself, because Pentacles are about everyday life. So I don't know what this is about. It's a general reading, but take it as it resonates for you. Comment in the box below and let me know if it does. The High Priestess. There we go. The High Priestess. Now, this is your intuition. This comes up when there's challenging times. Spirit is saying here, there'll be a breakthrough moment if you listen to your intuition and be honest with yourself here. So the High Priestess has been through lots of things. Black and white. Sometimes we have to understand things. Things are not always black and white. We have to understand. Find that middle ground. So let's see what the High Priestess is all about. Show me clearly, Spirit, the guidance for today. Oops, a daisy. Right, I'm not going to take all these. I'm going to let the ones go that fell on the floor because they're not wanting to be on the table. And we'll take two more. There we are. So the High Priestess, we're talking about here not seeing the beauty in our situation here. This is not being able to see the way forward or not seeing the blessings in what we're going through. So our challenges here, we're getting bogged down with them. We're disappointed. We're saddened. We're dwelling on the negatives here, possibly, if we're still thinking about yesterday, what happened yesterday, or it could be further down the line. This is time to listen to your intuition to get the clarity you need to go forward, whether it be the understanding, the enlightenment, the inspiration, whatever it may be, because your intuition is definitely going to guide you down a path where the moon is going to turn into the sun, and brighter days are definitely coming. Now, this could be something here that you've invested a lot of time in that's became challenging. So like we say, everyday life we're talking about here. This person is looking at the fruits that are on this tree and they're deciding whether they want to continue investing their energies into these situations. Doing things the same way, getting the same outcome is all, that's not good. That's not a good thing. If things aren't going the way you would like them, then we have to change things. And that's what this Scorpio energy is all about here. It could be problem solving, it could be researching, it could be major changes, it could be out with the old and in with the new. But this is, you've got free will. You've got to listen to your intuition here to gain your insight. Do you want to keep going down this path? Or do you want to take your time and take baby steps towards moving away from something? Now, whatever it is that you're going towards, or whatever it is you're changing, make sure you know exactly what you're doing. So have all the information in front of you. That will give you the courage you need to go forward. It strengthens your courage, your confidence. It increases your confidence here. Baby steps is the key. We're not rushing into anything. So we're not leaving a job tomorrow. For example, we need to work our notice. Baby steps, taking your time to get all the information you need. If you're going for interviews, make sure you know everything you need to know about the company, for example. If you're buying a house somewhere, make sure you've done your research in the area before you jump in. So we're not jumping to anything here. We're dotting our I's, stroking our T's. We're looking at the small prints on contracts, any kind of financial deals. So take your time over this. You don't need to rush into it. So there's a progression here, a change coming in. And your breakthrough moment comes through listening to your intuition, finding that middle path, and accepting that your change needs to happen, because that's what's going to end your burdens, your challenging cycle. It's going to end the sadness and upsets you're going through. And again, the breakthrough moment is represented by this Hanged Man. Look at the bigger picture. There's epiphany moments coming in for you. Let's take a fairy message to end this reading. And we will take a couple of these cards here. So we have protection. Protection, the fairies. The fairies of protection are shielding you with a magical fairy ring of love and light. Practice psychic protection before embarking on any spiritual work. So make sure you're protected, put it out to spirit, ground yourself, listen to your intuition, and you will be guided forward. A little bit of faith goes a long way, remember that. Have faith in yourself, the journey, and the universe to help you create your desired result. And we have speak up and speak out. Let your voice be heard loud and clear. It's your time to shine. It's your time to promote yourself. It's your time to definitely move forward. I hope this helps. If it does, please like, share and subscribe. Bye-bye.